Those dolls, I don't know, if they came into be, say, about 10, 15 years ago, right? Look at all the women who have possibly owned those dolls who are grown right now and just so happen to be on YouTube. Anyway, as I was washing all this stuff off my face, I got a little convicted. My mom came downstairs and it's like, I don't know, it's like 4 something in the morning I'm doing this video. And she came downstairs, saw my face, and she was, what in the world is that? And I told her, I was like, oh, you know, it's the Bratz doll. You know, everybody's doing this thing on YouTube. And it'll be a good way for me to get more views, la, la, la. And she said something interesting enough. I can't even believe she even knows what the Bratz dolls even look like. But she was like, those hookers. And she was like, that message don't even go with your channel. And I was like, and for a change, instead of like trying to like battle it, I don't know if it ever happens to y'all where if your parent tells you something, you're like, but you know, it's blah, 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 blah. But as she was talking, I was like, man, I couldn't even argue with her. And as I'm like washing my face off, getting all this stuff off my face, I keep having this feeling like, no, actually, I don't need to post how to create this video. So it's not even to make it clickbaitish or anything like that, but I've already done it. So I am going to post the beginning part of it, but I want to post this message with it. And it's honestly, it's just to pose a question and to provoke a thought. And this is a crazy thing. Oh my gosh, you have to look on Pinterest. You have to look on Pinterest. This is mind-boggling. I went on there to look for Bratz dolls because I couldn't really find a really good image on Google. The best image that came up on Google was from Pinterest, and I went that route and I found way better images. And as I'm scrolling through, I see dolls with like the crescent moon on them and all the dead looking faces, and I'm sure they have some nice version ones. And let's be real, if you had a daughter and your daughter was dressing raunchy like that out in the streets and had lip fillers on her lip and she was a teenager, how would you feel? Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with people staring at her based off what she had on? Would you be okay with people coming at her in a certain way because of the way she's dressed? And this is coming from this is coming from somebody who knows way too well what dressing raunchy is all about. And I called it fashion. I called it style, but it was raunchy as all get out. And I was always being extreme. I wanted to do something extreme. And that's kind of like what these dolls like put me in the mindset of. And here it is, we glorify it. And how can we glorify that? Especially to our kids. It's one thing if you're a grown adult, but like little kids are wanting to dress and look like that. Think about it. If those dolls, I don't know, if they came into be, say, about 10, 15 years ago, right? Look at all the women who have possibly owned those dolls who are grown right now and just so happen to be on YouTube. I'm just saying, these things, they do have some kind of impact on us mentally, psychologically, whether we realize it or not. Because we want to look pretty like them. We want to have the full lips like them. We want to be slim like them. We want to have, you know, to have that edgy look so people can want us. Because look, you got Rihanna who dresses just like the Bratz dolls. Let's just say it. And this is not me coming at nobody. I'm just trying to make you think for a second. If I had daughters, ain't no way in the world they would have any dolls that look like that, because that's sending a subliminal message that it's okay. It's just like the one with the vampires and the zombie looking doll babies and stuff like that. No. Why would I want my child to play with something that looks dead, that celebrates death? I'm just saying. Anyway, those are just my thoughts. Like I said, I'm sure this is probably going to offend some people. People will be like, oh, you went too deep. But you know what? No, it's to come at it from another perspective. Like, if you are Christian, like, I hope you're not allowing your kids to do stuff like this, because you can't get mad at them when they get older and they start acting out of character. Slutty. Push. I'm just saying, you can't. You endorsed it. Psychologically, you endorsed it. If there's stuff that you're allowing your kids to do now and you're thinking, oh, it's harmless. Oh, watching this show with all this death stuff and killing. Oh, but they're good vampires. These. Anyway, that's it for this video. I can only imagine the kind of reactions I'm going to get off this thing. Oh, talk to y'all later. Bye.